We're gonna do something different. Let's talk about it after the intro. This is ESD Electric Scooter Delivery. Welcome guys. Thank you for joining me. If you haven't joined, please join, subscribe, hit that like button. I really do appreciate it. Okay, if you're in the background, that's my baby. 4.5 months old. I'm not gonna show it to you. She's on the swing right now. She's happy, she's looking at daddy, and she's trying to talk. She's not talking it, she's just making sounds. Love you, mama. All right. So you may hear her in the background. My wife is not home. I'm a babysitter right now. So first of all, okay, so like I said, we're gonna do something a little bit different. The weather in Hollywood, Florida has been horrible. The one that live in the state and watch the news maybe know we had a lot of flooding. For the past week, it's been raining non-stop. Couldn't go out do deliveries, and even now that the rain stopped, there's puddles that I can't even go out of my house. It's like I go off my ramp, I have a ramp, and it's puddle, I can't even go out. I do have my truck, I can do my stuff with my truck, but deliveries on the scooter, no. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna do something a little bit different. The one that follow me know that I got the Nami Bone E2 Max 40 amp battery. The Nami Bone E2 Max 40 amp battery is the best scooter on the market right now, in my point of view. In my opinion, it's the best scooter in the market right now. There's a lot of other good scooter, we're gonna talk about it pretty soon. But what I'm doing today with you guys, we're gonna do 7,000 miles review. I have a little bit over 7,000 miles. I could have waited to the 10,000 miles mark, but I said, what the hell? I don't go out, I'm stuck home. Let's do the 7, and when we reach the 10, we'll do another review of the 10. Let's do a little bit before. So, Nami Bone E2 Max 40 amp battery. I really recommend to get the 40 amp battery. Spend the extra few bucks and get the biggest battery. Doesn't matter which scooter. Any scooter have a different size batteries. Always go with the big battery. You're not gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it if you don't, because the range difference is always big. Even though it sounds small, trust me, it's big. So let's get that out of the way. Okay, so let's start with that. Before I give you my thought of the 7,000 mile review, let me give you a little bit of history about the scooter. I got my scooter at the end of 2022, November. It was Black Friday, November 2022. And there's been a few changes since I got mine, 2-3 months after actually. Some of the changes, there was a lot of complaint on the Facebook group of the Nami group. And if you guys know, Michael Shah is the creator of Nami Bone E2 Max. There was a few complaints about the column breaking, and it's aluminum column. And I got mine with the aluminum column. I'll go into details in a minute. I personally believe whoever broke it, abused the scooter, jumped sidewalk, curve, dirt biking it, think it's a dirt bike. There could be some incidents that it wasn't, I'm not saying. But from my point of view, the majority of the problems that scooter have is owner faults. But just to be safe, and kudos to Michael Shah, and I don't see any other owner of scooter that have a Facebook group that communicate with you and private message you. I contact him, he answered me right away via messenger, and he sent me the new one. It's a steel column, steel shaft, from here to here. And the way to know if you have a steel or aluminum, you look in the bottom, it's either black or silver. He sent me the new one, just to be safe. Yeah, he knew my channel, but it doesn't matter. Just to be safe, he also sent me a new dashboard that is a little bit bigger, a little bit brighter, with a sunshade on it. Okay? So, I got those two pieces from him. I know the majority, when the issue just came out, everybody got it for free, and the installation at your dealer should be for free. So I was one of the first one to get the new one. And I didn't care, even though I had no problem with the aluminum one. But like you said, better safe than sorry. Yeah, mama, I love you too. Yeah. Yeah, mama. So, I went to Fluid Free Ride in Miami. That's the one next to me. Everybody got a different location. They only got 2 locations, I think in New York. But it doesn't matter if you buy from a different dealer. And I was one of the first one to actually try to do the exchange from the aluminum one to the steel one. I'll be back. Okay, it is what it is. I got you. So I was one of the first one to go over there. So they basically had no clue how to do it. So I was one of the first one to actually try to do the upgrade from the aluminum one to the steel one. Again, I didn't have a problem with it. When the technician came back from his sick days, they wanted me to leave it for 2-3 weeks, and I had no choice. I actually pushed them, and they gave it to me after 2 weeks, but it is what it is. He did a job. I'm happy with the job. I got the new steel column now, all good. I got the new dashboard. I will show you a close-up pretty soon. Right now, I'm just talking about what happened. Another thing before I give you my thought about the 7,000 mile review. The first day I got the scooter, I already ordered new PMT tire. I don't like the stock one. All my scooters, the VZ10, also had the PMT tire. This one I have the 100, what is it? 155 6.5 straddle or whatever. I'm gonna put on top what it is. I got it from Way Rides. Shout out to AK Khan, the owner of Way Rides in Virginia, I think they are. I got all my PMT tires from them. I'm a big fan of the PMT tires. I know some people don't like them. I love them. I will not ride any scooter without PMT tires. It's more comfortable, cornering is easy, and they have different style of PMT. You have the slick one that it's not for me. Anyway, this is when it comes to the PMT tires, okay? Now, I also put armadillos in it, armadillos on it, the blue and red mixed together. Shout out to Corey Bain from Armadillos. I wouldn't go anywhere on a scooter without armadillos in it. I don't care what people say that it make a mess. It does not make a mess. I had all the other sealant before, they make a mess, okay? The slime or whatever, it make a mess and it doesn't even do the job. This one do the job. I got nails in it. You can see the armadillos come out and plug it, and I rode the tire for another 3-4 months. And I also carry a plug kit. Okay, that's when it comes a little bit history on the scooter. Now let's do the review on it and my thought about it after 7,000 miles. I got on the old dashboard around 3,000 miles. The new dashboard, I got a little bit over 4,000 miles. Again, if you scroll down my video, you can see a video on the new dashboard that it's a little bit bigger and brighter and with the sunshade. I have a short one on it and a regular one on it, I think, but you can find it. So, basically, I have nothing. The scooter is almost perfect. I had no problem with it. Yeah, I changed the column, which I didn't have to, but to be safe, I changed it. I have a new dashboard, and I put PMT tires, and I also put over here the slider and brake pads. I only did maintenance. Changing brake pads, changing the disc rotor, cheap one from Amazon that have the red theme on it, which I like the black and red, and the slider. Those slider is, I think it's some kind of metal. I had the other one that was like aluminum that one hit and they crumble like a cookie. This one is very tough. The only problem with those one, it doesn't fit. You have to modify it a little bit. And modify it, I mean you have to buy the little bit longer bolt in your hardware store. Either Home Depot in my case or any hardware store. They have it for the cars. It's a little bit longer bolt. Some people don't recommend it. I drive it over a year and a half now. I had no problem with it. I love it. I love the look of it. They have different colors. I highly recommend the slider. They're not cheap. On the material, I mean. They're cheap on the price, like $10 piece. You have the 4-piston brake pads. Logan brake caliber, I mean. 4-piston brake caliber by Logan. Some people upgrade to the Magora or different one. I have no problem with this Logan one. It's better than the 2-piston. It do the job. I have no problem. Again, you can put different brake pads, ceramic or metallic or whatever. I use the metallic one that's a little bit noisier. So that come to the brake pads. I put some maintenance cable management on the cable, whatever. And that's it pretty much. I put a lot of accessories. I have a video of all the accessories that I put on it. You can scroll down my video. I'm sure you can find it. I'm not going to go over it right now. Right now it's just to talk about the Nami Bony 2 Max 40 amp battery. And like I said, I recommend you spend a little bit more money and get a 40 amp. I test drive the Klima and the Blast. Awesome scooter, Nami Klima, Nami Blast. Come in 2 versions of the battery as well. And again, if you can, go with the highest one. I love them, but for me, the Born E is the best one. It's the bigger one, big deck, bigger tire, faster. I'm not a speed guy, but it is what it is. It can go 62, I went 61 on it one time, usually 55, 58, I stop, and I only do those runs to show you on the video. I don't like to ride that fast, there's no point for it. It's there if I ever need it to show off, but usually I stay between the 40, 45, especially when I'm doing deliveries. Save on the battery, and I don't need it more than that. If I do, I can go a higher gear, and it doesn't happen a lot. So yeah, you got bigger deck, very wide, very comfortable. I have the delivery box. People keep asking me, where do you put your feet? This is how I put my feet. There's no problem. I can stand on it easy. You see flat feet, and I'm wearing 11 to 12 on my shoes. And I can go backward and put it on the back if I want to. And the distribution of the weight is perfect. People are giving me all kind of bullshit comments. You can control it. You put the weight on the front, on the back, whatever you want, the way you ride it. It's up to you. There's no problem whatsoever. So I don't want to hear it. I have no problem and room on this particular scooter anyway. Like I said, I tried the Nami, the Blast, love it, not for me. I also drove the Cabo Wolfkin GT, not the GTR. I know the difference, but I drove it. It's a nice scooter. They're all nice scooters. There's a lot of nice scooters out there right now. I'm not going to go into details and give you all the names. There's one that I'm looking at. When the time comes, I will let you know. For me, I will not change the Nami. I love it. After 7,000 miles, the battery life feel exactly the day I got it. I see no change on the battery life. Everything feels the same. I don't know what to tell you guys. As long as you do the maintenance, brake pads, clean your scooter, do not ride in the rain. I don't care what any manufacturer says. No scooter is water resistant. I don't care what the IP is. I do not recommend to ride any scooter. And trust me, this Nami is pretty sealed. And I will not ride in the rain. I did get caught in the rain a few times because I live in Florida and rain come out of nowhere in 2 minutes. And when that happens, either I hide or if I'm close to my house, I will give it a run, like a minute to 2 minute ride. And even then I had one time problem that the headlight start flicking because it was wet. The morning, everything was fine. I will not ride the scooter in the rain, no matter what brand it is. They don't make one yet. Don't care what they say. All right. Let me give you a little bit of a close-up of the scooter. You see, this is the slider that I was talking about. I put some tone signal on the back. And again, to each his own. You guys can do it by yourself. Again, I have the video that's showing all of it. This is the new dashboard. I don't know how much you can see. I use quad lock. I have 2 phones. I put side mirrors. I just love this scooter very much. I put a lot of accessories on it, but nothing major. I think you can see all of them in the video. Got the headlight, ginger on wheel headlight, my dock, my selfie sticks for my camera setup, the steering damper come with it. And if I haven't mentioned, anybody that buy the new Nami now will get it with the new upgrades that come with the new steel column. It come with tone signal on the back, and it come also with tone signal on the front on the handlebar. And an NFC card and all kind of stuff that I don't really care about. If I get it for free, I'll put it. If not, I don't care about it. So yeah, this is it pretty much, guys. Okay, what else? I'm sure I lost a lot of stuff that I should talk about, but I just have no problem with the scooter. The only problem I see with people riding it is basically by abusing it. Yeah, mama, I'm right here. So either they ride it in the rain, job curve, want to abuse it and treat it like a dirt bike. To each his own. Some of them, that's the reason they buy a scooter, and that's fine. But that's not the reason I bought my scooter. And I'm not going to throw away $4,000 in the garbage so fast. I have it over 1.5 years now. I'm very, very happy with it. Okay, I got to stop for a second. I tried to show you a little bit of the scooter itself. Again, if I miss anything, you guys let me know. Put on the comments below. I'll be more than happy to answer. I'm sure I missed some stuff. I'm sure you guys have some question. But bottom line, after 7,000 miles, I have no complaint on the scooter. Regular maintenance, everything works fine like the day I got it. Brake pads, tires, this is common issues. So again, I gotta go take care of my little baby. I'm not gonna show it to you like I said, but she needs my attention right now. I appreciate you guys joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully I can do a delivery video in the next couple of days because of the flooding over here. Guys, if I miss anything, let me know. I'm gonna wrap it out. My 7,000 review is over. My baby is crying. I gotta go treat her a little bit. So, as I always say, ESD, peace out. See you next time.